Okay, I am at a new permission today and forgot my regular camera, so I'm using my new Galaxy Note 5. So we'll see how that does. Anyway, I got permission to hunt this. I have absolutely killed it on clad dimes. And so just got my first different target other than clad. As you can see, little sporty car. Not very old. Clad hasn't been old. I haven't found a wheat scent yet, but still pretty nice. Anyway, a neighbor next door here just pulled up and told me that right on the other side of this fence right here, he used to have a garden, and when he was plowing it, had a 1940 quarter come up. So he said I could welcome to check it, so I'm going to hit it here in just a second. Okay, right at the end of my coil there, just a second ago, I dug that car. I took 2 steps over and I just dug a killer Tootsie toy. That's an old one. It's going to take some work to get her cleaned up. She's caked in pretty good. You can see the back wheels scrunched over. But that's one I have not found yet, so I'm pretty pumped about that. We'll keep going, see what else we can dig out of this yard. Okay, next target, as you can see, is a Cub Scouts wolf badge. So we'll keep hitting this hard, see what else we can get. Okay, my next target is this little button here, and it's not marked silver or sterling or 925, but I'm gonna have to have it tested. Not that it would amount to a whole lot, but sure came out of the hole looking silver. We'll keep going. Okay, I popped the plug and that's what I saw, and then down in the bottom of the hole I fished this green rascal out. Let me zoom her back out a little, sorry. But I looked at it, I rubbed it just a wee bit too much, but I think it's a 1912D. You can see how green it is. I'm not sure if you can tell the color on that coin, but pretty sweet. First wheat cent, and I believe it's a 1912D, which has a little bit of value. So we'll keep going. Okay, I was getting an odd signal. It was like a 940, and it would high tone occasionally. I just popped it, and it is a little ring. Looks like an onyx stone. Gonna clean up nice, no doubt silver, but we'll check it out. Little bend to her. Hopefully you can see her. But I'm tickled with that. I'm sure it's marked inside. Not 100%, but boy, it was down there a good 6 inches, right down there. So anyway, tickled to have it. We'll get her cleaned up, show her a little bit better when we get in the wrap up. There's actually a blue stone in there, so that's cool. We'll get back at it. Okay, my next target is this old fishing weight, and I apologize for the wind. My goodness, it picked up just as soon as I did this. We'll keep going. 1245, 1244 signal back and forth. Went ahead and dug it, and it's actually a pocket watch ring. Still got some gold gild to it. Might clean up nice. I don't know if there's anything else left in there, but that's pretty. Hopefully you can see that gold gild. Anyway, I'm gonna go explore the hole a little bit more, and we'll see what else is around here. Okay guys, not sure if you can see this or not, but I just dug a token, and I thought at first that it was a Missouri sales tax token. It's awful thin. I mean thin. It does have writing on it, so I'll have to get it home and clean it up and see what it turns out to be. I thought it was a state of Missouri at first, but the more I look at it, the more I think it's not. So anyway, cool find. Still have something else in the plug. I'll see what it is. Okay, I just popped another old wheat cent, but I can't tell you the date yet because, as you can see, it's crudted. So I'll have to toothpick it when I get home, and we'll talk about it in a wrap up. But almost done with this yard. Got to go do a game, so we'll be back, hopefully. Man, for a guy like me who absolutely loves finding Tootsie toys, this yard has been killer. Second one, Tootsie Toy variety. I'm not even sure what kind that is. Has the old spare tire right there on the back, but pretty cool. I'll clean her up and show it a little bit more in the wrap-up. But awesome, awesome. I love the Tootsie Toys. Okay, came around to the backyard and found what I believe to be a World War I general service button. I'll have to clean it up some. Shank is bent, but pretty decent shape. We'll clean it up when we get home. I'd like to welcome you to the wrap-up of PMF 14, and just to give you a little history, this house that I hunted, and it was a new permission, but this house used to be the house in the area, and all the land that surrounded it was owned by this family. There's houses everywhere now, but what's neat about it is there was a brick factory towards the back corner of where this property would have stood, and the guy that owned this house owned that brick factory. So I hunted the front yard, and honestly I left a lot of targets. I'll be honest with you, I lost a lot of things that I dug, and I'm not sure where I lost them, if my tub fell over or not, but I dug two of those, I couldn't find them. I do know that the one tax token, or the token that I said I didn't know what it was, thought it was a Missouri sales tax token, actually turned out it was a 1 mil Missouri tax token. So I'm going to try to find it. I know kind of where I was. We also had kids over last night, and I'm noticing a lot of my coins are gone. So anyway, I know I dug a lot more than this, but I do have 7 quarters out here, and last count there was 11, so I've lost those. There's 14 dimes. I know I counted at least 15. 2 nickels. There were 4. There's 32 pennies. That could be accurate. I'm not sure. One thing about this property, they had a coin bender of some sort. Someone was awful bored, had lots of money, but I found 2 bent-up quarters. I found a bent-up penny, and also found some bent up dimes. So it's kind of a strange little outing, but some cool targets that I found. You saw, I found the old car. This one actually is not a Tootsie Toy. I was thinking it was, but if you look on the back here, hopefully you can see it. I got it right way up. It's actually a Midge toy from Rockford, Illinois. Look that up. That's pretty neat. They were made from 48, I believe, to 68. So 20-year span. Now this one is a Tootsie Toy. It cleaned up nicely, and this is a Model B, I think is what it says in there. A Model B. Haven't looked it up yet to see what the date is. Found some odds and ends. This is kind of a neat piece. Holder of some sort up against the wall. Not quite certain what it was. This little unit here, only reason it's aluminum, but it was so deep. It was so deep in the hole. It was about a 12-inch dig to get down to it. Threw off a good signal. It's buckles, some sort of buckly thing. Not old, I don't believe, but kind of neat. Almost looks like something would slide down in the middle of it. This was a cool find. Let me show you this. Hopefully you can see the gold gild because it cleaned up nicely. Pocket watch ring. Haven't looked real hard for any markings in it yet, but it did clean up nice. I'd sure like to find, you see the ridges on it for holding on to it. Would love to find the innards of a pocket watch. Have yet to do that. I like when 2 metals are used and one shows off and the other one loses. And you can tell this used to be a little clip. You can kind of see right there where you would push it in, I believe, to unclip it from that. Pretty cool. Did find fishing weight. 1 ounce fishing weight right in the middle of the yard. Little lipstick tube, top part, which is not super old but awful flashy. I did find, whoops, the wolf badge. I say badge, it's a neckerchief. I know that. Neckerchief slide. I was a Cub Scout, trust me, I know. Also found part of what looks like a motorcycle, toy motorcycle of some sort, but that's all there was. I checked the hole, see if I could find anything else, and nothing. Here's where I need a little help. I have no clue what this is, and I'm not sure if you guys can make out what it is. It seems to have like a copper plating on it. It's flaking off. Back looks corroded. I just have no earthly idea what it is. That little piece sticking out, I just really do not know. So it was a cool piece. It stuck me pretty good. Glad I had my gloves on, but wanted to show that off. And like I said, I found 2 of these. I found one of them, showed you on video, and scanned the hole, and there was another one. So 2 of them, little buttons, and again, not sure on their makeup, silver or not, but pretty cool just the same. On to the wheat pennies. I don't know if this phone's going to allow me to get in close enough that you can see the dates on them or not. I'm using my phone. I'm going to try to zoom like this and get it to focus a little better. Anyway, the first one there is a 1912D. And then the second, and I tell you what, it was a lot of work. And I always hate putting in that much work, and it turns out to be a 1919. We have tons of those. Here's my World War I button. And you know what? I didn't look. Well, I did look, but not really good. Let's look at the back side of this. See if we can see. It said new somewhere, and it said button works, but I've yet to research it. So if anyone knows offhand, I know a lot of you do, go ahead and shoot me over the company and when it was made. But I found another one similar. A different company made it, and it was World War I. Now move over to my baby bling, and let me see. Not sure if you can see in there where it's at. I'm on the wrong side. You can see right there it does say sterling. I mean, it doesn't amount to much. It's a kid's ring. A little blue stone in there. But it's kind of pretty, man. When the light hits it, it's a dandy. It's all scratched up though. Not sure if that was from being in the ground or if that was from kitty wear, but it's abused pretty good. Anyway, I am planning on getting back over there before too long, bringing my son Drake and us getting out there and hunting that backyard. It's a huge backyard. I messed with it a little bit. In fact, I found the button just on the side, first swipe through on the backyard. A lot of trash targets, and I might even put Drake to work in the front yard again. Too much activity in that whole farm area for there not to be a little bit of silver. And there was enough targets there that I know someone probably didn't go through and cherry pick, because there was high tones, and I doubt that they did. But anyway, that's going to do it for this wrap up of PMF 14. Hope you enjoyed it, and wish you all the best of luck, and God bless you all, and take care, and we'll see you on the next one.